What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Obi-Wan episode number 2. I know Nikki's not here now, but she's there for the reaction, don't worry. A lot of crazy schedule shit going on today with like the kids and getting off school early and stuff for the holiday weekend here and all kinds of stuff. So I'm doing the intro and then I'm gonna do the recap by myself, but she's there for the reaction. Don't worry, the best part, she's there for it. But going into this episode 2, I really very much enjoyed the first episode. I thought it was really good. I thought it was a good foundation for what we're dealing with. Seeing Obi-Wan's day-to-day, very boring, very slow, very just much a routine, going to his job, seeing Luke going home over and over and over again. And I very much like seeing his sleep patterns being disrupted with PTSD and having nightmares and all that stuff. It makes sense. Him getting pulled into helping Leia while he's there watching Luke. I think it's not necessarily like a huge thing, but you know, we were always under the assumption that he just literally sat at home in Tatooine watching Luke doing nothing. It's fine. It makes for a much more interesting show, having him get off planet for a little bit and helping with this situation. I did not expect that we would get this much. I was maybe thinking we'd get something with Leia, but I did not think we were going to get that much Leia, and blown away. I mean, I think we could all pretty much agree that she absolutely stole the show in that first episode. She was amazing. She looked great. I thought she was written well. I thought the casting it was fantastic all around. And it's almost impossible to not think what would Carrie Fisher think seeing a young 10-year-old version of Princess Leia being portrayed this way, because it was amazing. I think she would have absolutely loved it, and I think we could all agree, again, that I think we would all love to have seen her reaction to that, because amazing, amazing casting. The little girl is amazing. She did such a great job, and absolutely stole the show. She's almost like the Grogu equivalent from like The Mandalorian for this show. But yeah, it was just so cool to see that, and very interesting. And like, I thought we would get, like, obviously, like, Luke's doing his thing. He's with Owen, and Owen's obviously very fired up about the whole situation and doesn't want Obi-Wan around him, doesn't like Jedi, doesn't like what's going on with everything that went down. So, like, he's just stay away from Luke. You don't need to bother him. You don't need to train him and all this stuff. And the introduction of the Inquisitors, I thought, was really good. I know there was a lot of hate on the internet about their look and just the way that they're potentially handled, but, you know, Reva, I thought it was a pretty good introduction for her. And my first initial thought with her, it gave me interesting vibes that, you know, as I was editing, it kind of like made me feel like Anakin in episodes 2 and 3, and it even gave me like Kylo Ren vibes, to where she's obsessed with this idea of wanting something, wanting more, and in her case, it's finding Kenobi. Why? Is it something that goes back to her past? Is it something that involves impressing Vader? While editing, I got to like take a closer look at a lot of things, obviously, because watching on the first run, you get certain thoughts and certain things go through your head. She has obviously very much done her homework on this whole situation, but that very opening scene with the Order 66, I think she might have been one of the younglings in that situation, trying to get away and watching their master get killed and then running away. I think she was in that group. So she definitely has a tie there, probably. It would make sense that, you know, it was really interesting hearing her speech about the Jedi, talking to all the people. It almost felt like a situation where she was speaking from her own personal experience versus just telling the people like, oh, the Jedi let you down, they hurt you, they're not here for that. But yeah, like, it gave me very much Kylo Ren vibes, who, again, their obsession with what they want almost borders on the idea of like annoyance, to where you could see the Grand Inquisitors just like, dude, stop, like, that's not what we're doing. Pump the brakes a little bit. And you saw it with Anakin getting so aggressive with the idea of him being held back by the Jedi, and he wants more power, and he wants to be able to do this and that. And I got the same type of vibe, and I think it fits very well with these people who are, you know, force sensitive, who are very strong in the force, but have these dark tendencies. And I think it works. And, you know, I'm intrigued to see where it goes. I'm curious to kind of see how this story is going to be incorporated into the whole Kenobi and Anakin thing, because obviously you can't have an Obi-Wan Kenobi show without involving Anakin. We know that's coming. So the way that story is going to be told is going to be interesting, and how they're going to incorporate that, how they're going to introduce him, I think is going to, I just can't wait to see it. I don't know if it's going to be in this episode. I don't know if it's going to be like in episode 3, but like there's only 6 episodes, so we can't really wait that long. But overall, I thought the first episode was really good. I thought it was a great start, great foundation builder, and yeah, I'm very much looking forward to seeing what this episode 2 is all about. I know Nikki's ready. Let's go.
I'm looking for a ship. I was tracking its signals.
You're in Daiyu now. All signals in or out are blocked. People like their secrets out here.
Interesting. Good luck finding the ship now.
Right.
New planet, you land there and all the ship signatures are blocked. Looks cool.
I think so too.
I could totally see those speeder kids from
In
Boba
here.
Fett in this world.
The neon goes better here. The bright colors.
If ever I needed guidance, Master, it's now.
Spare any credits.
What?
Help a veteran get a warm meal.
Is that a fucking clone trooper? What?
You want some spice, old man? I got Kessel, Pure, Glitter Stem, and Felution.
You got any death sticks?
About some information. I'm looking for my daughter. She was taken.
If she's here, you're never gonna see her again. Nobody leaves this place. I was someone's daughter once, too.
Aw.
That one's free. A couple more of those, and you'll forget she ever existed.
Ah. Oh dear.
You having trouble?
There's a Jedi. He helps people.
The Jedi are all gone.
I'll take you to him for the right price.
Excuse me? Jedi?
It's okay, you're safe now. I won't let anything happen to you.
That voice sounds very familiar. Hello. Eternals.
Spaceport passenger check gate 3C. Do you read? This is a private channel. This is a Jedi mind trick. Do not be alarmed. I'm inside your mind. I'm sending a mother and son to your gate. You will let them through when they arrive. They are to be given safe passage to Corellia.
Corellia?
I'm not leaving your mind.
This is bullshit, right? We can't do that.
Force is so strong with you.
Yeah, I know. Use gate 3C. The Jedi must protect their own. With your son's abilities, they will come for him. Get him safe.
It's all there.
Oh, you didn't have to.
And of course, you have to pay up.
We will never forget you.
You must. My safety depends upon it.
I mean, even Obi-Wan's gonna have to be a little impressed with that mind control.
Oh my god. This is just a giant eye roll at this point.
I'm looking for a Jedi. A girl has been kidnapped. I need your help to find her.
Oh my god.
I am Haja Estri, Jedi. I help all who are in need. In return, I ask only a few credits.
How much?
500 to locate the girl, another 300 to take you to her. Make it 1,000, I'll even show you some tricks. What do you know of the Force, my friend?
Just that there's a lot of remotes and magnets.
Okay. I know how this works.
Yes, it looks
Fraud!
like money from that family.
I got them safe.
You're a bottom feeder, a rat who preys on weakness. But in my experience, rats know more about the sewers than anyone else.
Get him, Obi-Wan. I mean,
Can you
Ben.
help me find this girl I'm looking for?
Yeah, I'll do it.
Can I trust you?
Definitely.
I don't think so.
I like that he's rocking the blaster. So uncivilized.
I want some of this. Like, you will listen to me.
He has to be careful using the Force.
Right.
Otherwise, he'd be taking control of people and getting all the information he needs.
Is he gonna take the guy's outfit? Please let me. Oh my god. He did! Yeah. I love it! Spice, right?
Oopsie.
That was forced, yeah?
I think he... I don't... Maybe. He might have put something in there to make it explode.
Hey, what are you doing back here?
I seem to have lost my way.
Get back to work.
God damn it. Out of practice.
Where's the girl?
Damn, dude. Was that a mall species? I don't remember what the mall species called. He had the horns coming out of his head the same way.
Shit.
I didn't know that Jedi could bleed. I'm surprised you fell for it. I figured you'd be smarter than to risk everything for a spoiled little... Inquisitor really figured you out. She'll be here soon, and then we'll be rich, and you'll be dead.
Where is the girl?
You're not a Jedi anymore, Kenobi. You're just a man. You're bleeding all over my floor.
Everybody bleeds.
Damn.
Oh! Wait!
Let go of me!
Wait!
Let go! Who are you?
Your father sent me. I'm here to help you.
Where's the army?
I'm the army.
It's a smart little cookie, though. She was waiting by that door, just ready to hit.
Keep your head down.
It would have been easier with the army.
Would have been easier with an army. I fucking love Leia.
Where is he?
Come in here. We have to change.
Is that it? You're a Jedi? You seem kind of old and beat up.
Rude. Rude.
You have no idea what I'm risking being here, Your Highness. From now on, you do exactly as you're told. Do you understand?
How old is this baby? Is she like 4 years old? Acting like...
She's supposed to be
You
10.
would kidnap an Imperial Senator's child.
We've done worse.
You have no right.
I found a link between him and Organa in the archives. I used the girl as bait.
And you did this without informing me?
You left me no choice.
She thinks she will gain favor by capturing Kenobi. Whatever power you are craving, it will not change what you are.
And what is that?
The least of us. You came to us from the gutter. Your ability gave you station, but all the power in the world can't mask the stench beneath.
Maybe that stench is your failure.
I will take Kenobi in myself. You are no longer required, sister.
I brought Kenobi here.
Stand down. You will be dealt with when we return.
Dude. So she's even like an outcast within...
her own crew.
I mean, she's been very aggressive.
Life and bounty hunter on this planet to know Kenobi is here.
You really think those scum can catch a Jedi?
I don't want them to catch him. I want them to squeeze him. He'll reveal himself eventually, and I will be waiting.
I wonder when Jedi photo day was.
This reminds me of John Wick. Sending out mass messages.
I mean, it's what happens in Mandalorian. Every bounty hunter is looking for him now.
Yeah, little green cape. You don't need those. And the gloves.
And the I get what I want.
Welcome to having a daughter.
If anyone asks, we're farmers from Tall, and you're my daughter.
Granddaughter, maybe.
Rude. Oh my god, the sass. I love this kid. Leia, she does not give two fucks about anything that Obi-Wan needs to do.
Why aren't you using your lightsaber? Maybe it's because you're not really a Jedi.
Ooh, ouch.
I heard they all died.
Dude, shade all day.
Jedi can make things float. Make me float.
What?
I want to float.
No.
Because you can't.
Because if I use the Force, then it'll draw attention to us.
How do you even tell me your name?
You have to trust me eventually.
How can I trust you when I know you're hiding something?
I love their conversation.
I love this.
The less you say, the less you give away.
I feel like I saw a bounty hunter from the original trilogy walking around.
Did you?
Yeah, forget his name.
I would love
or
that.
its name, because I think it's the droid. Damn.
Remember, this is no ordinary Jedi. Kenobi is the last ember of a dying age. Extinguish him.
Consider it done.
You don't know who you fucking with.
I let your parents know you're safe. We'll be back in the palace, back to normal by nightfall.
Normal. Great.
Now, who's hiding something, princess?
You don't have to call me that. I'm just Leia.
Oh my god, kid, listen to him. She don't listen.
What is that? Why is there a picture of you? You did lie.
Leia.
That's what you were hiding. You're the reason I'm here. They took me to get to you.
Damn, she's smart.
Leia, listen.
How do I know you're not the real kidnapper?
You have to trust me, Leia.
You aren't a Jedi.
Your father is a very old friend.
I don't believe you.
Leia. Leia!
Oh shit, dude. She's really fucking smart.
Yeah, she is. Maybe too smart for her own good.
Because, I mean, would you, like, under these circumstances, from her point of view, would you trust him?
No. I don't know you. I've never met you before. No one's ever mentioned you before.
Just tell us where he is.
Oh shit. Why do people have such a hard time grabbing her?
Because she's a wiggly thing. Just jumping across buildings, no biggie.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Oh damn. Parkour!
Stop, Leia!
This is one of those moments where I wish the Force would give Leia, like, a good feeling about Ben, Obi-Wan.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I can trust him. Okay. But the Force works in mysterious ways. Oh,
You
what?
crazy kid.
Hold on tight. Don't let go, Leia. Hold on, just... Leia, Leia, no! No!
Yay.
You really are a Jedi.
You just had to make her float and then she'd believe you. It's all good. Could have gotten over with this like a while back.
He couldn't use the Force.
I know.
And he had no choice.
I know.
That, like, gave me a little bit of emotions.
I did me.
Him using the Force there. I mean, I knew Leia wasn't going to get hurt.
I mean,
but
obvious, but...
him using the Force was kind of an emotional moment.
The entire city's locked down. It's done. You need another exit. Go to Transport 8.
What are you talking about?
It'll take you to Mapuzo. They'll be waiting.
Expect me to trust you. You're a criminal.
Look, have I made a few bad decisions? Sure.
Haja.
You remembered my name. I'm trying to make amends. I got that family safe, and I'm gonna do the same for you.
I don't know if I believe him now.
And how do I know this isn't just a trap?
What choice do you have? You're not alone, Obi-Wan.
I'll use as much time as I can.
I know she put a bounty on Kenobi. Where is he? Don't go!
Ay, ay, ay.
In the animated series, they could fly with their
that?
sabers. I don't know. I don't know if they'll do that in live action or not. But
Finally, we meet. You're as good as they say.
Get out of my way. You're no Jedi, but you know how one is.
I am the only Jedi around.
Where is he?
What did you ask? You know what? I'm not gonna answer it.
I don't need you to.
she's got strong mind control. This dude's a total fraud. He just wants money. That's all he cares about.
Okay, but is he actually helping them?
Since I met you, I've been chased, shot at, I almost fell to my death, and now there are inquisiting people after us. If somebody is offering us help, I think we should take it. Now come on.
You just remind me of someone. She was fearless too, and stubborn.
I'm not stubborn.
Yes, you are.
I'm not. Was your friend a Jedi too?
No, she's your mother.
No, she was a leader. She died a long time ago.
I'm sorry.
Me too.
Talking about Padme.
Yeah, I gathered that.
Fuck, dude.
I can feel you.
He's gonna fucking use it. He has to.
Your fear betrays you. You don't have to worry. You're not going to die.
What?
Today.
Oh.
I'm just going to take you to me. Lord Vader will be pleased. You didn't know.
Oh my god. This is the moment he finds out he's still alive. Wow.
He's alive, Obi-Wan.
I just got chills.
Anakin Skywalker is alive. He's been looking for you for a long time. And I will be the one to deliver you to him.
Holy shit.
I can stand the reek of your ambition no longer. Move aside. Watch and learn.
Uh-oh.
Wait, what?
Really think I'd let you take all the credit? Who's in the gutter now?
Wait a minute.
Can't find Obi-Wan! You can't escape him! We will find you!
Holy shit.
Are you okay?
Nope.
Anakin.
Oh my god.
Is that his own back to tank?
Oh my god.
That was awesome!
Okay, so here's the recap with just me. Nikki had to, like I said at the very beginning, she had to run. She got kids' schedules that we got to handle for our 9 and 7-year-old. We've got 2 young girls, so it's a lot of fun watching little Leia running around and doing that because, yeah, we know how it is where you tell them to do something, they ain't gonna listen. They don't do shit that you say. You're like, no, you don't need that. All right, give me the gloves too. So yeah, we get that as parents, 2 young daughters, so it's pretty cool. But that was a really powerful episode. I mean, I didn't want to say it in front of Nikki. I don't know if this is something that I should tell her or not, but Reva killing the Grand Inquisitor is kind of weird because doesn't Rebels take place after this show? And isn't the Grand Inquisitor in Rebels? I might have my timelines mixed up, but fact check me. You guys are good about that. That's a little weird, but I mean, obviously we've seen we've seen Sith Lords come back to life. Obviously the Inquisitors aren't necessarily Siths. I mean, they're very powerful in the Force and they're dark, but, you know, rule of two thing, I'm pretty confident that applies here. I would hope so. If not, then we've got a different problem on our hands. But yeah, rule of two, there can only be two, Vader and Palpatine. Those are the two Siths, and then the Grand Inquisitor, or the Inquisitors and the Grand Inquisitor. But, I mean, he got stabbed in the stomach with the lightsaber. I would imagine that maybe he could come back from that and he's not dead, because, again, I'm pretty sure it's the same Grand Inquisitor that's in Rebels? Question mark? Hello? I don't know. But just, I got very emotional during the moment where Leia was on the run and then she like went to make that jump and she grabbed on and then she fell. And the moment you could just see the struggle in Obi-Wan making the decision, he's like, I don't have a choice. I have to do this here. And he used the Force, saved her, had her float, which gave her the confirmation that he was a Jedi. Like, that moment was really powerful and very emotional, because it had probably been a very long time, probably 10 years, that he had used the Force and had to do that. And like, he took a huge risk to do that, but it was one of those moments that, yeah, he had to do it. And I got a little choked up in there, and it was just one of those really special, powerful moments. And then the Vader reveal. 10 years, he thought his brother Anakin, Darth Vader, was dead, and Reva was the one to reveal it to him. And that is going to probably, I don't know where that's going to take him mentally now. Because, I mean, obviously he was in a certain place in that first episode, and really throughout this whole second episode, not knowing that. But the moment he said, like, Anakin, and then his eyes opened in the back to tank, like, dude, he looked, that shit all haunt my nightmares. I mean, that shit looks scary as fuck. And episode 3, I hope we get Vader. Holy shit. This show has set such a really interesting foundation with these first 2 episodes. And I hope we get another season, because it doesn't feel like 6 episodes is enough. I mean, we're already through 2. Like, episode 3 is going to come very fast, and then we're going to be halfway through the show already. But, I mean, we still have a lot of time in this time period, because Obi-Wan spent 20 years out in the desert. So, we're at the halfway mark, so there's still another 10. But a really interesting conversation that we had in the Discord, you guys should come join the Discord. We have, there's a link down below, but we have a special free-for-all Star Wars channel that we just talk Star Wars all day, really. And there was a really interesting discussion about, like, Obi-Wan's desire to train Luke, but then we see this whole idea that basically Luke gets nothing for, like, the next 10 years, and he doesn't take Luke under his wing until all the shit hits the fan in A New Hope. And I think we just might have gotten that moment where I think Obi-Wan's gonna, like, probably backpedal off of that and be like, all right, let's just calm down on the whole Luke training thing. We just went through this whole ordeal with Leia. I think we need to be safer, more strategic with this, and maybe training him now is not the right idea. And let's just see his life play out, watch him grow up, and kind of see where that goes. Because I think that was a really good question about, it's like, well, why is he pushing Owen to be like, oh, well, he's going to have to be trained one day? Because I think he firmly believes that. But at the same time, not knowing Vader was actually alive, and then actually having an interaction with the Inquisitors the way that he just did in this episode, I think that's going to change his mindset maybe a little bit on that. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, I thought that was a fun episode. I thought it was good. I think it really, these first 2 episodes, I feel like really set the foundation for what we're going to just get skyrocketed into these next 4. To where now we've got the introduction to Anakin as Vader, seeing him in the back to tank, getting his, you know, healing and getting his medical done and stuff, because he needs that shit to live. He needs to constantly be taking care of himself that way to survive. And I really, 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 really hope that we get to see the mentality side of Vader, not just the physical crazy force power ability and him just being able to just like wreck shit. I want to see this mental toll that being Darth Vader has on Anakin and his mindset. And when Obi-Wan, I know it was the way the edit was done, but I'm wondering if Obi-Wan saying Anakin's name, I wonder if he actually felt that. I would have to imagine that he did. And one of those things where, like, Obi-Wan, I don't think was completely shut off from the Force, but he just wasn't using it, because I think he understood strategically that if he uses the Force under any circumstances, it's easier for them to track him and to find him and stuff. So he hadn't been using it, but he also wasn't disconnected because, I mean, he's been trying to talk to Qui-Gon. You saw that in that first episode where maybe now that he used the Force and he's maybe under a lot of duress now that knowing that Vader's alive, Anakin's alive, I'm wondering if now that connection is going to be able to take place. Because, yeah, I think maybe him and his lack of use of the Force has maybe made him a little weaker in that spot, and that's why he hasn't been able to communicate with Qui-Gon. But that's one of the things that I wanted to happen when the show was announced. I want to see him communicating with Qui-Gon, see what kind of conversations that they're going to have, what kind of, assistant, like they don't really give assistance, but what kind of guidance can he give him in this moment? And is there any way that he's going to be able to communicate with Yoda? Because we saw Obi-Wan had a communication device. Does Yoda have one? Or did Yoda go to Dagobah with no technology at all, no ability to communicate with anyone else? I wonder if that's the case. But yeah, I wonder if there's going to be communication there, or, hey, by the way, Vader's alive, Anakin's alive, we're in a lot of trouble here kind of thing. But overall, I thought that was a pretty good episode. The action sequences are okay. They are what they are. I'm digging the main core story that's being told. I think that's the most important thing, is that this core story of what's being told. We got to see why Leia, like Obi-Wan Kenobi, you're my only hope. That carries so much more weight now, even though I said after that first episode, like, if he comes in guns blazing and does this crazy stuff to, like, save her, like Obi-Wan Kenobi, hey, remember 10 years ago you saved me. It wasn't necessarily about you, fighting alongside my father in the Clone Wars. It was, we have a relationship now. We had an adventure where you saved me from death multiple times, it feels like. So it feels like that relationship is definitely a lot stronger now, and that message is obviously going to carry a lot more weight when you hear her delivering it and Obi-Wan seeing it for the first time. But yeah, overall, I thought it was a lot of fun. I think these first 2 episodes have been a great foundation. I love the story that's being told. I'm so excited to see where this is going and ultimately what story goes on from here about how Obi-Wan's going to be feeling, what is Anakin going to be like, what is Reva's role going to be, and just how much more backstory are we going to get on her? Are we going to get confirmation that, she was one of the younglings at the Jedi Temple while Anakin was going in there with the troopers and just killing everybody? It could be a really powerful story if done right, and it's going to be really interesting to see how it's incorporated, because again, when the show was announced, give me Obi-Wan, give me Anakin, give me everything that they're dealing with mentally and physically and just emotionally throughout this whole journey of, Obi-Wan watching Luke, that whole situation, and then Anakin just being angry about Obi-Wan and being in constant pain and being uncomfortable being Vader with the suit and all that stuff. That's the main core of the story I need. You sprinkle in a couple things here and there, cool. As long as it's done right, I'm all about it. And I'm going to wait and see how it plays out. So I thought episode 2 was good. I thought episode 1 was good. I love the foundation and I love the potential. So yeah, you guys leave all your comments down below. What are your predictions? What are you anticipating for the remaining 4? We only have 4 episodes left. That's it. It goes by so quickly. So yeah, leave all your comments and we'll catch you guys later for the next one. Have a good one. Bye.